Hey guys, in today's video, we're gonna be talking about what happened to the pond. It is a sad one, so get ready for a story. So this happened back in September. I'm getting ready to go on this cruise ship. I'm packing my bags, I'm showering, I'm just getting ready to go. I have about 30 minutes left to get ready. As I'm getting ready, I'm packing my last bags, I'm packing my last things. My nephew walks into my room and he says, "Hey, one of the fish is dead." And so I thought to myself, well, this happens from time to time. The fish get stuck in the skimmer. Sometimes they just don't do well. It had rained the night before. So I also thought, well, maybe the change in weather probably, messed with the fish. So I said, why not come and take a look at it? So as I'm coming out to check on the fish and see what's going on, keep in mind, this lily here gets really big and it covers the entire pond, and these plants just cover the whole space like that, how they are right now. So there was fish tucked under these plants. So I had to get my net and start just moving everything around. As I'm moving everything around, that's when I see one fish, he's dead. I see another fish, he's dead, and then another one. And to my surprise, all 30 fish in this pond were dead. So it did rain the night before all of this happened, which caused the pumps to shut down because the electrical components got wet. So that was my main reason why I think that all this happened. But I was also thinking, what if somebody did come to my pond and pour something in there that just wiped out all the fish? You just never know. So I was thinking a lot of scenarios in my head. But the one that made sense the most was the rain causing a pH swing and just a big alter in the water chemistry. Once I saw that all 30 of my fish were dead, I just couldn't believe it. I was in shock. I didn't know what to think. I didn't know what to do. And my heart just sank down because it was just something so unbelievable. Like, these fish have been through rain. They've been through pond changes. They've been through water changes. They've been through a lot of things, and they've always lived and they've always been thriving. So I was just really confused how this happened. So all the fish are dead at this point, and I gotta get to my cruise. If not, the boat's gonna leave. So I just told my brother, hey, I need you to net these fish out, and I need you to basically just, dispose of them. This really was tough because I had just lost a lot of my pets, and I really couldn't do anything. I couldn't really say, that last goodbye. I kind of just had to leave and go on vacation and enjoy and be happy on my vacation. So a lot of people tend to ask me like, well, it's just the fish. Like, why does that, hurt you so much? Or like, how do you get so emotionally attached to a fish? And they just don't get it. But it's really not just the fish. It becomes part of the family. They become family members at one point, and they're pets. They're just like dogs and cats and any other pet. You just eventually start to love them so much, and they become a really big part of your family. So now, I left everything behind. I left everything back home, and now I'm on the cruise ship. I am thinking about my fish and how that just sucks so much to wake up the same morning that I gotta go on vacation. That happens. And especially, I was out there in the ocean on the boat, and it was, very hard to forget because you're in the middle of the water, in the middle of the ocean, and you're just thinking about fish. Well, I'm just thinking about fish. And so I'm just thinking about my dead fish. Nonetheless, it was an amazing vacation, amazing experience. If you guys have never been on a cruise ship, I recommend you go. 10 out of 10. Being in the middle of the ocean, it right in the middle of Mother Nature, it really humbles you as a person. It just makes you realize how small you are on this huge world that we live in. So it's a crazy experience. I recommend 10 out of 10. Once my vacation was over, I had to come back to reality, come back to the pond, and basically deal with it. Well, that's the problem. I did not want to deal with the pond. I didn't want to look at it. I didn't want really nothing to do with it. And so I was unmotivated. Yes, I was a little bit sad. Every time I would come out to the pond and it was empty, or it wasn't like it used to be. It was just something that I built from the ground up, and it just all came crashing down. So I just really didn't care about it, and I did focus a little bit more on the reef tank, and I kind of just let the pond be. It also didn't help that it was during the fall and winter time. So during that time, the ponds, they're a little bit boring because everything is kind of, you know, the plants are dying, it's cold, the fish are a little bit more chill. And because I didn't want to deal with the pond this whole time, that's why it looks like this. Horrible. All right, so this is where the story gets a little bit crazy. There's a little bit of a plot twist. And if you believe in, you know, spiritual powers, this is where that comes into play. So I have kept saying that all the fish died, but there was actually 2 survivors. So this spring, I was getting ready, you know, I was getting back, I was getting a little bit motivated because, you know, the weather is beautiful and this is the time that you want to just enjoy your pond. So I was like, let's do it. I'm gonna clean it out. I'm gonna let those 2 fish just enjoy their pond and just kind of keep that same flow going, you know, do the yearly pond cleanouts and everything. So as I'm prepping for this, I'm buying all the equipment I need to do the pond clean out, when one day my little niece notices little itty bitty things moving inside the pond, and she thought they were tadpoles. So she was like, you have tadpoles, you have tadpoles. And I was like, you know, maybe I do. Maybe there was a frog that came. So I go and I check. And to my surprise, these were not tadpoles. These were baby koi fish. So the 2 fish that survived, they ended up being male and female. And they had baby koi fish, which was so crazy. Because in my eyes, I was like, wow, like, the last 2 fish to survive, the very last 2, the only 2 fish to survive, and they just so happened to be male and female, and they ended up actually mating and having babies, was just insane to me. I couldn't believe it. Honestly, I really thought that that was just a gift from God. But the fact that we have over, like, I don't know, probably definitely for sure, we have over 50 babies in there. If I'm not mistaken, it's probably 100. But I will show you guys those babies in a bit. That is just like the most craziest part of this whole story, and it just left me speechless. I don't even know, like, how do you explain that? How do you explain that? All right, so we're gonna go ahead and catch some koi fish right now. We're gonna see how many babies we can get. It might be a little bit hard because they are very, very tiny and very quick. So we're gonna try to catch as many as we can. We're gonna put them in this tank just to see them, observe them a little bit, and then we're gonna put them back into the pond. So let's go. All right, we're gonna fill up the little tank with some water. The pond is crystal clear too. You can see all the way to the bottom. Looks nice. And you guys see those little goldfish in there? Well, somebody was trying to make me feel better and added the goldfish in there. And then I was thinking I'm gonna turn this into a whole goldfish pond only, so it's a little bit more inexpensive. But then when I saw the baby koi, well, there's no more reason to buy any more fish. So let's see how many we can catch. All right, let's go ahead and try to catch one of these baby koi. This might be hard, so I might have to even do it off camera, but let's see what we can get. Oh, we got one. We got 2. Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna catch that on the first try. All right, we're gonna try to catch these guys right here. Very quietly, we're gonna try to catch them. Ooh, we got one. There's a lot of algae in this pond. I think that's what they're living off of. Honestly, right now at this point, it's a natural pond. Yeah, we got another one. Here, they're all hanging out on this plant. Let's get this big guy right here. Ooh, I can't see him. Ooh, I want this guy. I want this guy. Oh my gosh, that one has crazy colors. He's fast, guys. This is like, if I can catch this, I think I'm the best. I'm the best fisherman. Oh, there he is. This is the one I want. Oh no, he's too fast. Ooh. All right, I'm gonna try the bigger net. We got the bigger net now. We have a further reach, but some of them might slip out. Just do a scoop. Scoop, ski potatoes, scoop, ski potatoes, scoop, ski potatoes, scoop, ski potatoes. We got one. Scoop, ski potatoes, scoop, ski potatoes. Whoa, we finally got a big one and a nice one. All right, we're gonna do one hard scoop right here. What did we get? What did we get? What did we get, guys? Oh my gosh. Look at how many we got on one big scoop. Look at how many babies we have. That's insane. There's about 30 fish in this little 5-gallon mini tank. That's crazy. But you know what is crazier than that? Is that these fish are actually, the majority of them are gold or yellow or some sort of color. So koi, even if the male and the female are, you know, beautiful, amazing colors, majority of the babies or the offspring will come out dark in color. So you'll get like brown little fish like that. And what they do in the koi farms is that they toss those at a very, very early age, probably even a day once they're born. So the fact that we have like a lot of colored koi fish, that is a really, really good batch. And obviously there's more in there. So most definitely we have about 100 koi fish in that pond right now. It's insane how many baby fish we have in the pond. Alright guys, thanks for checking out today's video. We're gonna have more tank updates, more pond updates, and more baby koi updates, so stay tuned for that. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's go, fish bros. Oh, and fish sis too.